3, 2, 1.
Reward yourself.
Actually, when
In
I
my
am
country, I like smiling to people who Immigo course.
Immigo and Immigo.
Immigo courses.
Immigo from the Immigo program.
My English confidence boosted and my
English to B1 level.
Over, we keep in touch.
It's my third cohort with Immigo, and I already can feel the huge
One
difference.
of my dreams, making international friends, come true.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the interesting and profound site which helped me to start speaking with other people. Let's go. Before we begin, I would like to say that I have an additional Russian channel where I do the same thing but in my native language. If you would like to watch it or just support me, please subscribe to my next channel and also on my Instagram. Okay, let's go. When I achieved some level where I can speak with another people, I had some problem to speak with someone because to speak with a tutor it's very expensive, and I tried to find another way of speaking with someone, but it was some problem because very few people wanted to speak with people who don't have a decent level of English. And I tried to write them and to communicate them, but most of them just reject and didn't want to talk with me. And luckily I came across this wonderful platform where I can practice my speaking skills with another students who wants to speak with the same students. To tell the truth, when I sign up with this source, I didn't expect that I will achieve some great result in my speaking skills because I don't know, I don't trust this source, the online education. But the price of this course was just $15. It's not so expensive, and I thought that okay, $15, if I spend it, okay, if I just lost it, okay, no problem. But to my surprise, the result of this course exceed all of my expectation. Okay, let's look more closely how it works. First of all, you need to type on the search Immigo, and there you will see that the main site of this course. And on the main page of this site you will see the four main tutors. I knew Veronika Mark. She is a YouTube blogger from Russia, and she is very interesting, she is very profound, and I decided to follow for her course. Click here and you will see that description of this course about Veronika Mark. In order to sign up of this course, you need to type your email address and click join waitlist. When I filmed this video, the registration of this course is closed. That's why I couldn't go further, and you will be able to do it. The Veronika English Speaking Club will last for 4 weeks via Zoom. This is a description about Veronika Mark. Veronika Mark is a YouTube blogger. She has more than 200,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. And the description about the course, the outline of this course. The course consists of the 4 weeks, 4 topics. Each week has a separate topics. And then you'll see the feedback of the students. This is a real feedback. I know all of them because I came across and speaking with them. And the frequently asked question. The first question is, can I take this course if I have a full-time job? Yes, you can. What is the price of this full course? It's just $15. Do I have to attend all of this live session in real time? Not necessary. What time will the session be held? Precisely of this course, it was at 5 p.m. Moscow time. Will I work with other students? Yes, you will. Will I meet the Veronika? Yes, for sure. Okay, let's look more closely how it works. Just imagine you pay off this course, and before 1 or 2 days of this course, Ryan or Chelsea, co-founder, send you a link, the document. First of all, you need to sign up in the Immigo portal with your full name and a primary email address. And you will see there that the additional information about this course. Keep in mind, just you need to use the relevant course ID and all of these things. The second, you should join the WhatsApp group. This is a primary communication channel. Okay, let's talk about the WhatsApp group. First of all, you need to say hello to everybody, and you see there the people who you will see the people who sign up as well as you. And some of people, they just type, some of the people just record the voice. This is the primary communication chat. Here the Veronika Mark say more closely, more precisely about the course, what should you do, what should you watch, and something like that. Also, they notify you before the main meeting. This is a picture of the main meeting. Then this is a very lovely chat with a real conversation with which target of learning English, how it works, because learning English faces a lot of problem, a lot of question of how to learn and something like that. And if you have some question of grammar and just how to learn English, Veronika Marks with pleasure to answer to you.
I guess here you can't really say this whole phrase. Like, we can't really say I'm not buying whatever it is you're saying. But for example, if a person tells you, like, I got the highest grade in my class, you can say, I'm not really buying that. I don't really believe you. I'm not really buying that.
This is the infinite chat with a lot of information, a lot of the real talking. And let's look to the files of this course. This is a lot of files, a lot of photos. The students who share with you, they are alive, they are learning and question and books, materials. And okay, let's look more closely the next chat, then a more little chat with your peers. There was 7 students there, and we just tried to arrange the meeting, the date, and the suitable date for all of us. And the people just talking, just some of them have a question. This is another great resource of talking and practice your writing skills. And then you should check out the first course material in the portal in order to prepare for the week 1. And also you should check out the housekeeping document. This is a document about how it works. This document described how it works more precisely with more detail, and if you have this document, you'll have no question about how this course works. And then you should watch the video, because each topic each week has the separate video. Okay, now I would like to dedicate a little bit time to founder of this amazing platform. This is Ryan and Chelsea, the two brother and sister who decided to establish this great platform. And in order to clarify some question, I would like to interview one of the co-founder of this course, Chelsea. Hello, Chelsea. Welcome to the show. I'm very glad that you're accepting my invitation. The first question: could you introduce yourself and tell my audience who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. So I'm the co-founder and CEO of Immigo, where we help people around the world speak English more confidently and practice with others. And I was born and raised in South Korea, and I moved to the US when I was 17.
Okay, I got it. The second question, Amiga, what does it stand for?
Yeah, so Immigo is actually, we first started with some other company that is in the English problem space. So we were helping English teachers find English schools and vice versa. But as we were working, so in the beginning, Immigo stood for immediately go, because a lot of the teachers were from foreign countries flying into Asia or European countries to teach. And then we thought, well, amigo, like a friend in Spanish, and amigo kind of go along. It was just a quick name that we latched onto. But as we continue to, move on to this problem space of helping people feel more confident in speaking English, we saw that the name still translates. Like Immigo is kind of, still, we're connecting people around the world from 70 different countries. So makes sense for us still.
Okay. How long have you been doing your job? I mean, as a founder?
It's only been a year. And we pivoted not too long ago on this current model of Immigo, where we help people learn English in a cohort-based course model. We now have had over 500 students from 70 different countries. We've had a lot of cohorts that we launched. We partner up with a lot of YouTubers, including people who have, over 2 million followers. And we're expanding the team now into not just me and my co-founder, Ryan, who's not here today, but now we're doubling and tripling our team size. And so we're growing really fast. We were lucky to have had investors who really believe in our vision as well, which I know you had one of the questions that you asked about, like what are some of the companies like TechStars on your website? What does that mean? We have amazing people who invested in us, who believe in future of work and future of learning, who've invested in other really great companies like Notion or Twitter, or all these investors who've jumped in to be part of the vision. So it's been only a year, but we've been really growing fast.
Okay. Why did you decide to create this teaching and learning platform?
We decided because we feel the problems ourselves. So Ryan and I, when we first moved to the US, we were so nervous to speak English. We were too insecure about our pronunciation or grammar and accents that we couldn't even order something when we go to the store. And so what we ended up doing was we decided to practice with other international students who had the same exact problem. They were too nervous to speak to Americans, and we started speaking to each other. We would just make so much mistakes, but that didn't stop us from speaking. And that ultimately helped us gain a lot of confidence, just verifying that, oh, people can actually understand us. No one's gonna make fun of my accents. And it was a process, but that helped us get to where we are today, where we are now fluent. And so we know, in order for you to acquire a language, especially English, that unlocks all the socioeconomic mobility and access to information in job or school, you really need to practice. Frequency is key, which is why we came up with this Immigo, where we force you to meet with other people and speak English, because it's hard for you to motivate yourself to do it on your own. And so it wasn't like we're gonna build a learning platform. It started with like little tests that we ran, that, I think this is gonna help people learn English. Let's see how it goes. And then it went really well. We iterated with the second one, and then it went really well. And every cohort we had more students coming back. And so it sort of happened organically, and that's how Immigo started.
Okay, you mentioned that some companies such as TechStars or Google for startups trust and support you. What does it stand for? Have you ever been in Silicon Valley? Tell me more precisely about it.
Yeah, of course. So we have a lot of great investors on our cap table who are committed and aligned with our mission. So the list of companies that I listed out there, trusted, supported, are not just investors, but partnerships or other organizations that provide us resources and things to help us succeed and better support our students. And the investors, yes, we had to fly to San Francisco to secure our funding. We were growing so fast. Our student base is growing at a rate of 40% month over month growth. And so in order for us to sustain that, it's impossible for us to work between the two of us, me and Ryan. We were the only people on the team doing everything from creating the course to running the course to responding to every single student, hundreds of messages every single day that we had to process and follow up with the students, and scheduling a lot of different things and planning for the next cohort and continuing on that pipeline, looking for teachers, looking for creators. It was impossible for us to maintain that demand. So we decided to expand our team, and in order for us to do that, we needed the funding. So we flew to San Francisco to pitch to a lot of investors, and we got a lot of really amazing investors on board who believe in the mission and the vision of future of learning, future of work. And some great investors who've invested in really cool, awesome companies like Notion or Twitter. They also invested in us. And so we feel really lucky to have that. And another really interesting thing is not only investors in Silicon Valley / San Francisco, we also have great investors from Latin America representing multiple countries like Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, etc. And we also have European investors as well. This was a strategic decision on our part to make sure that investors from all around the world could help us reach different audience, and we can unlock that network to help more students around the world experience the power of peer-to-peer community learning through Immigo. And so not just Silicon Valley, but we have a really great representation across the board from all around the world on our cap table.
Okay. The second question, what's your opinion about why people learning English or the second foreign language, especially English?
Yeah, I think that English specifically is inherently different from learning another second language. So if I'm American, if I'm learning French, that's most likely as a hobby, and it's, it has a different socioeconomic context behind it. But if you're learning, if you're especially from a developing country and learning English, that's usually for an intent. In order for you to get a better job, better access to opportunities, better school, or better life. So English acts as a mean or medium to reach a goal, as opposed to other languages are more, I would say, discretionary. So I think a lot of people are learning English for various reasons, whether it's practical or, it can be because they want to connect better and have access to more information and learn more about the world and other cultures. But I think English itself is just uniquely very different from other people learning other languages.
Okay, I see. The second, or the last question about our interview. Do you have any plans related with Immigo?
Yes, so we have a lot of exciting plans for Immigo. So as I mentioned a little bit, we are growing 40% month over month, but we will be launching more cohorts that offer more different types of topics and different types of instructors. We want to be able to continue doubling down on that 70 plus different countries to connect you guys better, to make you guys speak more and practice more. We want to double down on our product roadmap to make that easier. So that could mean not just like right now we're running all those speaking clubs and all these things on fragmented like WhatsApp, Zoom, like our website, all these things, but we want to ultimately put all that together on our platform to make it more seamless experience. And along with that, we want to start offering more Immigo subscription experience where it's not only enrolling in one cohort, but we want to have more longer living community, and also offer more cohorts where people can freely enroll in multiple cohorts at the same time. We're looking at different offerings that we can add more value to our students for people to feel more comfortable and excited and committed to practicing English. We've been organically seeing behaviors of students just connecting with each other outside of the platform on their own because they loved the experience. Right now, usually our cohorts make people or ask people to meet at least once a week, but people organically happen to meet twice or 3 times, sometimes every day of the week. And so we, every plan that we have, every product roadmap we have revolve around supporting that and doubling that down. All these super students who really want to learn more and practice more, how do we best support that in the best possible way? So we have a lot of amazing plans that we're excited to do, and then support that growth of 40% growth every month on the student base of Immigo.
Great. Where people can find you? Do you have any social media?
Yeah. So on Instagram, you can go Immigo, IMMIGO.io. So Immigo.io. And that's the same, homepage of our company, our product. And you'll be able to find us and more about us.
Okay. Thank you for being here. I'm very glad that you give me your interview. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
See you. This was an interview from Chelsea, a co-founder. In conclusion, I would like to say that this is an amazing course, and I think you don't regret, you don't frustrate if you follow this course. I think at least you should try. In the end of this video, I would like to just add some excerpt of the video from Veronika Mark course and our mini community chat. Please enjoy it and follow this amazing course.
The video that you had to watch to prepare for our workshop today was called A Complete Guide to Goal Setting. Because right now it's the new year, January 2nd, a lot of people are setting new goals for themselves. And so that's why we'll be discussing this video today. So the first question from me to you guys is this one. I'll type it in chat. According to the video, how can we track our progress? Like goal setting progress, right? If you want to respond to this question, please use the reaction like this one. Yeah, raise your hand. And this way we'll know that you want to answer this question. So according to the video, yeah, the guy in the video talked about goal setting and tracking our progress. So how can we do that? And before we start, guys, don't be scared. No one is going to judge you. Everyone is here to practice their English. So, okay, Nada, you can be the first one.
Can you please just repeat for me the question?
Yeah, you can see it in the chat, but okay, according to the video, how can we track our progress?
Yeah, according to the video, I think the best way to track your progress is to set goals for the year and make sure to make them smarter. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they use the system. Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit later. Yeah, that's true.
Goals are important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course I do it because it's really helped me to achieve my my goals. And maybe half a year ago I set up one goal to be fluent by end of the previous year, but of course I didn't accomplish this goal. I'm not fluent right now in English, but I did my best.
For me, to answer this question, I see, unfortunately, I'm a person who does not set specific goals as short goals or a quarter goals, but maybe I have long term, like inshallah, in after 1 year, I want to build or own my own house.
How about me? Yes, yeah, I had some goals in the previous year. First of all, I decided to start own business, but I failed. Yes, and and I closed my own business, and then I focused on the English, and I tried to improve my English, and I really accomplished a lot of progress